Hey everyone, before we dive in, I just want to say that if you want to be the person that's currently saying, I'll start tomorrow and you're done with it, you want to be the person who says, I'm doing it now, my 4-week intensive is designed exactly for that shift. You get the habits, the mindset shifts. This is exactly what we're going to be working on, and accountability throughout the process. The most exciting part is right now, 90% off to the first 5 women who are ready to take this next step. The link is going to be in my description. So today we're talking about going from the person who's saying, I'll do it tomorrow, and adopting that identity of I'm doing it now. Where does this block come from? Where does this belief come from that I'll start tomorrow? And on the surface it sounds great because it's like, well, you're committing to action. You have goals that you feel strongly about, you want to achieve, but the tomorrow, that's the part which is becoming a limiting belief. The biggest thing to understand is what it's doing, an outcome, a result of this limiting belief. It's actually almost like the most polite way that you can tell yourself to stay stuck, because you're not saying no, but you are keeping yourself stuck because today it does not get done. Every time that we're actually delaying anything that we feel strongly about and want to act on, all we're really doing is we're reinforcing an identity of a person who always does things later. You're the person who almost does things. And what you'll start to see in your life when you reinforce this identity, you'll start getting frustrated in other areas of your life too, because things will just never seem to get done. They'll almost get done. It's strange how that mirror effect works. What goes around comes back around. What you put out gets reflected back to you. That's really important awareness to have. We all know tomorrow is an endless loop, right? Every day we can say tomorrow and we never actually get anything done. You want to shift to, I'm doing it now. This is a completely different identity. The person who does things now, the amount of time it takes them from thought to action, that starting point, it's not delayed, it's shrunk very small. So there's not much time between getting that motivated idea and then moving to action. And I'm not saying this is like completing the entire task. This is just about the step 1. When we start thinking about our goals, we make them so big, right? And we think if it doesn't all get finished today, then I didn't do anything. This is about step 1. It's not the final step. It's not all of the steps. It's just the step 1. And it's the smallest step 1 that they just can't say no to. And that's what we've got to find in ourselves when we're going from I'll do it tomorrow to I'm doing it now. We need to find the smallest, most easiest step that we can take in that direction that we just cannot say no to. And then that's something different for everybody. The other thing you want to do is recognize what that voice is. Throughout the day, you'll get lots of ideas. Some ideas are more important than others. You know those ideas that you have that you're like, oh, I've always wanted to do blank. What's that blank for you? Because that's a thought that you've constantly been getting and you've always responded to. I'm doing it tomorrow and it hasn't been done. Call it out because it's a lie. It's an emotional response that's completely unhelpful to something that you want to achieve in. So shrink that gap, take that action, and that's how you'll start getting into the identity of I'm doing it now. The other thing that really helps is anchoring. This is an NLP tool. It's similar to future pacing. You want to visualize your future self being I'm a doing it now kind of person. From where you are now to this visualization, you want to anchor yourself to them. This means a connection, and for some people, they like to do journaling for that connection. Maybe they want to write a letter. Maybe what you want to do is just to do a visualization meditation. Others, it's a different ritual, but you want to anchor yourself to the future self. Every time that you take action, you want to be embodying that future self that you've been anchoring yourself to. The reason I'm being a bit vague is because I just want to encourage you to find your specific implementation of this tool, because anchoring is such a personal process. Some people respond more to auditory cues. They love sounds, and immediately they hear a sound, they go transported back to a different time in their life. Auditory signals are a powerful anchor. Other people, it's more about the visual element, and and what they like to see. Maybe they want to have their surroundings in a specific way. Maybe they want to dress a specific way. It's about the visual element. Maybe their environment is different, and that helps them to anchor. So find what helps you to anchor. Ultimately, what I want you is to have that self-knowledge, and I'm just providing guides and tools that you can basically insert your specific life experiences into and figure out for yourself and gain that self-mastery at the end of the day. So if you're interested in self-mastery, I'm so excited to be sharing with you my offer called Before Doubt Wins. And what it is a 4-week intensive for 5 courageous women at this stage. I've been coaching women for a few years and I've been working on this. It combines all the learnings of everything. The thing is, I'm looking for 5 beta testers right now. I'm offering it at 90% off. What we'll be doing is going into the real life exercises. We're going to be doing it live, and we're going to have accountability. We're going to have live mindset shifts and access to a community. All I ask in return is for your feedback and for you to share with me exactly how you felt about the whole experience, your honest opinion. So if that sounds like something you want to do and you're ready to take a positive step in your life, a direction in which you feel more clear to take action before doubt wins. The link is in my description. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Bye.